So let's factor some trinomials. You ready? Wait, what did we do yesterday? Oh, we factored binomials to 2 terms. Is that it? Oh, and 4 terms, right? 2 terms and 4 terms. That's what we did yesterday, right? Okay. So today we're going back to 3 terms, kind of. Okay. So when we're factoring trinomials, what I need you to know is that this first term, this is a quadratic because it's squared and then the x term and then the constant, right? So the coefficient in front of the x squared is a. The coefficient in front of the x is b. Guess what the last one is called? Oh my gosh, you guys are so smart. Okay? Now, this could be x to the 4th, right? As long as this was x squared. This could be x to the 6th as long as this was x to the 3rd. But for the most part, it's x squared and x and the constant. Got it? Okay? So the first thing I want you to find is AC. I want you to find A, find C, and then multiply them together. What's A? 1. And what's C? So what is 1 times 8? 8. And then I want you to know what B is. 6, right? All right, so now you have to think. I know, I'm sorry. You can do it. Okay? What 2 numbers multiply to be 8, but the same 2 numbers add to be 6? 2 and 4. 4 and 2, right? We okay with that? So I'm going to rewrite my problem to write it in a way that I know how to do it. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to split this middle term, the 6x, into 2 parts. The 2 parts that you just told me. So I still have my x squared, but instead of writing 6x, I'm going to write 4x and 2x. Isn't that what you just told me? 4 and 2 multiply to be 8, and 4 and 2 add to be 6, right? Now it's factoring by grouping. We know how to do that, don't we? Group the first 2. What's common? X. If I factor out an x, what's left? X plus 4. Good. Group the second 2. What's common here? 2. What's left if I factor out a 2? X plus 4. What's common in these 2 terms? X plus 4. If I factor out an x plus 4, what's left? X plus 2. Done. If I ask you to factor the trinomial, these are the 2 factors. Got it? Let's do another one. Let's do this one. A, B, C. What's A, C? Close. Negative 10, right? And what's B? Negative 3. Good job keeping the signs with the numbers, right? That's important, isn't it? Okay. What multiplies to be negative 10 and adds to be negative 3? Time out. Time out. If something multiplies to be a negative, what has to be true about the signs of the numbers you're trying to think of? They're opposite signs, right? One has to be positive, one has to be negative. Very good. Okay. Now, time in. What 2 numbers multiply to be negative 10 and add to be negative 3? Negative 5 and positive 2. Are you guys okay with that? So now I'm going to rewrite this. X squared. Wait, do you want me to write negative 5x plus 2, or do you want me to write 2x minus 5? Doesn't matter. Can I prove that in just a second? Okay. What's common in the first 2 terms? X. What's left? X minus 5. What's common in the second 2 terms? 2. What's left? X minus 5. What do these 2 terms have in common? X minus 5. What's left? X plus 2. Done. Now, I told you I'd prove something for you, right? Okay. If I wrote x squared plus 2x minus 5x instead of minus 5 plus 2, I wrote plus 2 minus 5. What's common in these two? So I'd have an x plus 2 left over. What's common in these two? Negative 5. What's left? What's common? What's left? Does it matter what order we put them in? No. So it doesn't matter what order we put the middle in because that's the same answer, isn't it? We good? Okay. Guys, that's the hard way. Can I show you the easier way? Okay, I'm actually going to show you with this first example, and we'll talk about it with the second example before we do the third example just straight. Okay? Think back to right here when I said what multiplies to be 8 and adds to be 6. And what did you tell me? 2 and 4? Like 2 and 4? Think about what you told me when I said what multiplies to be negative 10 and adds to be negative 3. What did you tell me? So now what I would like you to tell me for this problem is AC. What is it? Negative 12. And what's B? 1. What two numbers multiply to be negative 12 and add to be positive 1? 4 and negative 3. Do you agree with that? Then I can go straight here. X plus 4, x minus 3. And then I'm done. Why did I show you this other way? Because it works every time. That's exactly right. It works every time. Okay? All the homework problems tonight are like this, so the shortcut will work every time. Tomorrow, we will talk about when this short way does not work. Okay? Let's do one more example, please. What's AC? 28. And what's B? 11. So what two numbers multiply to be 28 and add to be 11? 7 and 4. So x plus 7, x plus 4. So can we talk about an interesting argument that might happen? What if he said 7 and 4, and what if he said 4 and 7? X plus 4, x plus 7? These are the same answers? You're positive? Because it doesn't matter what order we multiply in. So I can multiply x plus 7 times x plus 4, or I can multiply x plus 4 times x plus 7, right? What I cannot do is say x minus 4 and x plus 3. Right? I can say x minus 3 here and x plus 4 here, but what I cannot do is just change the signs inside. See what I'm saying? I can switch places of these, but not the signs. We have to be careful of that. Okay? Do you have any questions? Peace.